quality nga pala mga kaibigan. Also, we are now here at the Grand Finals again. Best of 5 po to. BLT Esports versus Checkping. We'll be your casters. I'm Yuko. Alongside me is si Guyang Gaming.
Di ko na alam, para ayoko na mag-cast. Gusto ko na lang pakinggan ng
Kata na lang tayo doon.
Pero tayo. Checkping versus BLT Esports nga. Nagkakaroon tayo ng mga bans dito. Good thing, BLT Esports ban out Ziggs kasi malaking pressure nga naman talaga binigay dito ng, ng Checkping. Pero makukuha nila yung Riven. First pick nila ito.
Yeah, with Riven gone, ang kinuha naman dito ng side ng BLT will be Rengar tsaka Renekton. So, Rengar, usual assassin jungler yan. Renekton, early game, a bit passive. Pero pag late game with the Dominus, very difficult frontline na most likely subukan yung meltdown ng Checkping dito. This rotation, I believe pwede silang kumuha ng mid lane or ng ADC. But looks like they're gonna lock in with their jungler. Yeah, tsaka isang support dito dyan for disengage Graga. So double disengage dito ang meron sa side ng Checkping.
Ulitin nata dito ng Checkping yung or like similar draft sa game number 3 nila kanina against sa DR Esports. This time may additional protection, isang Janna. Malaking counter nga naman to, or at least pang match up dito sa isang Rengar and maybe the Renekton since gusto nila mag-engage. And then Howling Gale, dyan yung ulti. But BLT Esports looks like they're building more on engage. Balance din naman from early game to late game kasi meron naman silang Kai'Sa. The Nami will serve as their sustain. So save nila yung last pick nila dito, possibly in the mid lane. Unless gusto mag-mid lane dito ng Renekton. Pero, Ani?
Ani? Hover? Well, personally, I'd go with Fizz or Irelia. Wait lang, hintayin ko yan. Okay, okay Annie, let's go!
Let's go!
Verse tayo dito sa mid lane. Basically, it makes sense. Kasi, kung na-mention natin yung Checkping, medyo kalmado pa sila. Kung meron silang pan-disengage, meron silang champions for pickups. Yung BLT dito, none of that pare. Gusto nila full on 5v5. Pagka-tidal wave, kakabahan ka na kasi may Kai'Sa killer in sa likod mo dito. Meron din Tibbers na pag na-stun yung dalawa or tatlo, ilista mo na. Bigla kang tatalo na ng Rengar dyan.
Oo. Ang problem lang dito siguro sa lineup ng BLT Esports, pinakamakunat lang sa kanila is Renekton. So siya yung magsiserve as frontline. Medyo mahirap lang kung gusto na manggaling into a flank position. Siguro si Ashe na yung magsiserve as that particular position. Pero sa side naman ng kasi, ng what name?
Checkping.
Checkping. Nakakalimutan ko lagi yung name nila.
Okay lang yan.
Pero maganda nga naman, ang hindi ko makakalimutan, yung mga plays na ginagawa na, especially on these kinds of draft. And na-mention mo kanina, yun nga, mas balance yung kanila. They have good engage and disengage. They like playing slow. Pero they also can switch the pace up kung sila na ang may lead. Kaya dito makikita natin, game number 1 pa lang naman tayo, Checkping versus BLT Esports.
And I like how you mentioned na yung Checkping dito. They like to take it slow. Wow. Take it slow. Basically, naginis siya na mag-ramp up yung damage dito kay sa kanilang mahiwagang Baron Laner. Baka madalas ako dito. But yes, on this Fiora. But I really like na, ang nakita ko kasing trend dito for the teams, first pick, matik to first pick, blue side, flex pick yan. Riven, pwedeng i-Baron lane, but apparently nilagay nyo dito sa jungler rather, pero early game. Visual pokes here and there, medyo napadami ang kain dito ni Corky ng damage, but A-okay naman siya. Was forced to use barrier though, para lang mabuhay siya doon.
Wala tayong makikita cheesy picks ngayon or like a cheesy plays sa mga supports natin. Yung typical nakatambay pala sa may Baron lane. They shoved up mid, tapos ngayon, typical farm lang. Ang gusto ko makita dito kasi range advantage a little bit sa side ng ng Checkping. So para makita natin mag-aggress sila, especially, well, all 3 lanes pwede sila maging aggressive early on. Pero aside dito, Dragon lane, since may additional sustain dahil sa Nami,
yes,
pwedeng manalo dito sila carry.
Exactly. Basically, sustain will be the name of the game. Pero mukhang hindi makapag-sustain dito ang ating Fiora. With that, safe under third. Nakakuha din naman ng honey fruit. But that's a very good start dito para kay Renekton.
Oo. Barrier pop agad sa may top lane natin. And dito pa lang, makikita na natin yung Fiora mag-play safe for sure. Possible gank dito ni Ashe sa may Baron lane. And makikita natin, pass na siya towards this side and kaya delikado na to. Available pa naman stun. May pari naman nung Fiora kaso na bait out agad. Ngayon, engage na nila. Lashing out, trying to delay the inevitable pero flash out na rin itong Renekton. Makapag-outplay pa! It's a 1-for-1 trade here.
Yup, that is gonna be the trade. 1-for-1. Pero maganda yung yung pag-hold out ni Fiora dito sa early game natin. Tsaka nag-back away kasi kanina si Renekton. So imbis na naging 2v1, naging 1v1 na lang. Actually 2v2 pala kasi may Torre pa rin. So na-utilize dito ni Fiora yung kanyang number 2. With that, mukhang he has quite the goalie kasi nakuha niya yung first blood, but at the very least, namatay din naman siya. So he is gonna miss a handful of waves or mga 1 or 2 minions lang naman. But looking to Dragon Lane side, usual pokes here and there sa ating 2 2v2 dito. Focus lang muna sa pag-ramp up ng damage dito. Mirmo, kung napapansin mo sa kanilang best of 3 kanina, early game, yes, yung presence niya nandyan, pero hindi siya madalas sumasali sa mga team fights. Mid to late game talaga siya, especially on this Corki na again, passive, hextech munitions, kayang-kayang i-wither down yung armor tsaka yung buhay ng mga kalaban nila dito, which I have my eyes sa Renekton na to.
Yeah, Renekton as well as the Annie. Kasi nakikita natin, actually both teams, they like to scale up. Kaya magandang matchup yung mangyayari talaga ngayon sa teams na ito eh. Kasi naiiwan ng ADC na mag-scale, pero mas nakakatakot nga lang dito for me is the Kai'Sa kasi sobrang mobile na talaga mamaya. It's gonna be hard to track down this Kai'Sa later on. But also, nakikita na natin ang mga interaction. Yung outplay kanina ng Fiora, big thing yan.
Yes.
Kasi wala pang tulong, nagawa nila maggawa ng ganong klaseng outplay or like win the trade in that scenario. What more kapag may tulong na, and now nakikita natin, Riven, even the Gragas helping out. Zoned out na agad dito yung Renekton.
Kumbaga ano pa, kang bahala ka dyan, magpe-pressure lang kami dito, and baka makukuha ni Fiora ang first turret dito patog niya the mid lane side. Nagtapan ng barrel dyan. Si Gragas was forced to use bodies lang para makapag-dash out. But still, 2v1, 2v2, I don't know, naging 2v2 dito. Naging 2v2 dito with that explosive cast has been sent out. Tsaka nakuha din dito ni Riven ang kill. So, 2-1 in favor of Checkping. Medyo nag-overstay siguro yung BLT doon kanina.
Yeah, I don't know why Rengar was trying to clear up the mid, especially andun na nga yung Riven. Nakita natin talaga yung advantage on this champion itself na pwede talaga siya gamitin on the jungle, hindi lang sa Baron lane. Pag kinompare natin, nalulugi na yung Rengar. Behind na siya kagad ng 500, around sabi natin 300 to 400 gold. But this is a Riven, he can engage anytime, hindi na kailangan magtago or go onto a stealthy approach when trying to gank. Isang magandang setup lang in which they have kasi meron silang Gragas, meron din silang Janna to set some place up, especially kapag yung BLT yung nag-engage. Ang ganda ng pwede mangyari dito para sa Checkping. BLT Esports, I think they need to be more aggressive as of the moment. Set up for Annie, dito para kay Mai kasi mahilig siya talaga sumugod, especially yung sa laban nila kanina against as a team. What do you think?
Actually, yes, I do agree na kailangan mas maging aggressive dito ni Annie. Kasi nga aggressive na ma-renekton na, but with that, you have the Valkyrie beam popped by Mirmo para lang makapag-mamba out. Ultimate, at the very least, yung Tibbers ultimate dito ni Annie has been used. Space created para sa side dito ng BLT Esports. They have their eyes on this referral. Pero mukhang yung checkping natin, may pinaplano. The bubble will connect onto natin. Pero bigla nag-ultimate nga din si Ate Mojana. With that, Red Team was able to get the referral. Pero baka hindi tumitigil dito ang mga laban. Grand challenge has been used. Pero kapag dash out naman dito si Ate Mo Fiora, with that, Corki does jump out as well. Walang casualty dito except sa isa, which was Riven.
Yeah, okay na nito. Good attempt kasi gusto nila sana i-steal itong Rift Herald. Kaso ngayon, big punish. Wala pa rin yung Gragas. Kapag-push naman sila, naka-trade dito ng isang outer turret sa may bottom lane. Pero immediately, makukuha naman dito ng BLT Esports yung tower sa may top lane at hindi pa sila tapos.
Zephyr.
Support battle dito. Ginamit pa yung Twin Shadows pero
nice
makatakas naman siya dito.
Tol, wag na. May Annie dyan. Nakapag-blast comb dito. But sakto, napakaganda naman ng hurricane na nilapag dito ni Janna. Akala ko talagang makukuha yung killer. Pero killer instinct, pre. Hindi kay Kai'Sa. Killer instinct ni Janna kasi, wait, feeling ko nakita ko yung Annie kanina. Baka way na tayo dito.
Oo. Alam niya kung kailan disengage. Alam din niya kung kailan siya susugod. Pero dito naman, di pa naman tapos yung laban kasi meron pa tayong Mountain Dragon na actually sinisimulan na dito ni I would say Lods. Ashes here as well. Kaso dito na-redirect ang slice and dice, but here comes this Riven. This Janna needs to back away. Very low in terms of health. 100 na lang nakikita sa kanya. And Checkping, they still have this numbers disadvantage. Good split push though kasi yung Fiora nakapag-push dito sa may top lane. Kaso 4v5, sino kayo mananalo dito? Especially wala nang buhay ng Janna. Attempt pa rin naman sila. They still have the cast for that disengage pero makukuha pa rin dito ng Dragon. Yung ng Rengar, and now they're engaging, piling onto the damage, and Kerry is just annihilating everybody. They get the Dragon, they get 4 kills. Fiora, he just gets the tower in top lane.
And if you're gonna look at the replay doon kanina, okay, so right off the bat, 4-5 yan. Check team really wants to run this 4-1 setup BLT. Nakuha nga nila yung Dragon dito. Kung napapasin mo, pagkalapag ng bubble nung Nami, yun yung ghost signal, yun ang green light nila. And hindi pa rin naabot ng check ping dito si Kai'Sa, which is why, aside from being able to get the scale, nalinis nila yung apat na members from Checkping. Yes, you got the outer third from the Baron lane side, but at what cost? Buhay ng apat na kakampi mo, para hindi naman even yun.
Hindi yun even, sa pangalawang beses na nila ginawa yun, yung susugod sila na may numbers disadvantage. Mas malala pa yung situation ngayon kasi low in HP yung Janna eh. Hindi siya makapaglapit ng ganun ang ganun lang kasi pwede siya ma-burst out agad ng isang Renekton, maybe ng Ani pa, and alam naman natin kung gano'ng kataas yung pressure ng pag-setup dito ng BLT Esports. Now, with just 1,000 gold deficit, malaki na rin to eh kasi BLT Esports, they still can scale up. Itong Ani, Rod of Ages pa yung kinuha niya in the early game. So, yung damage siya ngayon, hindi pa yung full potential. Magkakaroon pa siya mamaya ng Rabadon's Death Cap, maybe an Infinity Orb. And looking at the draft here of Checkping, walang makakapag-take ng damage siya. At most siguro si Fiora kasi may repose siya. Pwede na ma-block yun. But the rest of the members, they can just get bursted down 100-0.
Malambot talaga dito. And I like how you picked that up kasi yun yung reason. Basically, ito yung window ng BLT Esports kaya ina-abuse nila. Tidal Wave will connect on to one. Pero baka specific cast has been sent out as well. Diyan na una wala dito. Tibbers has been summoned as well. Pero BLT, pagkabawas ng isa, good sa tayo dyan mga kaibigan. Balik naman tayo sa other parts ng map. But with that, at Dragon side, you have the gun charge being used. Pero baka gumagalaw lang dito si Atim Fiora with that, the Riven does use keepers under threat, no problem. Flash out din dito kay Fiora and with that, they bag the kill.
Yeah, maganda tumulong dun yung Riven kasi pwede sana ma-outplay dito ni Fiora pero hindi pa tapos si Laban. Mai is trying to chase down using the flash. He will get a kill onto that Riven. Di pa sila tapos. Nabal nila yung Fiora. But they decided, yeah, back na muna tayo dito. 1-for-1, at least they get the trade. They still have the advantage. Looking at the clock, malapit na tayo pumunta sa isang susunod na mga objective natin which is Baron and the Ocean Dragon.
Yes.
Looking at the situation, hindi pa gaano nakakapag-scale up ito si Kerry, pero nakikita na natin yung potential niya kasi yung score niya 2-0-3, mas mapapabilis ngayon yung pag-item niya. Mima has to do something kasi hindi pa siya gaano nagiging involved sa mga team fight. His skill participation is 0 as of the moment. He even has 1 death dahil sa gank kanina. And Essence River pa lang yung item na, yes, he has some damage, pero kailangan magamit na yan later on. Lalo na kapag sumugod yung mga members ng BLT Esports, magiging essential yung mix AD and AP damage sila dito ng Checkping.
Exactly. And actually, I think this is the reason bakit pinipressure ng BLT Esports yung Checkping. They know they are ahead. And alam nila na Checkping, they're pushing the 4, again, sabi ko kanina, the 4-1 lineup. Pero with that, parang iikon din dito si Renekton sa kung nasa naman si Fiora, hahabulin hanggang sa dulo ng walang hanggan. Meaning waves will be pushed out. And so far, 9 minutes in, pansin ko BLT, they really have more map pressure compared to Checkping, which is why mas nakaka-rotate sila ngayon just in time para dito sa ating Baron and maybe even para sa ating Dragon.
Yeah. Maganda ito ginagawa ni Fiora actually. Split pushing. Pero kailangan kapag mag-objective take sila, maganda yung condition nila. Fiora needs to get teleport in which he doesn't have as of the moment. Wala din naman sa side ng BLT Esports. Pero since mas nagsisplit push itong Fiora, kailangan nila makakuha ng good burst dito kay Mai pero hindi pa rin sapat. Since the Rod of Ages nga yung unang build niya, maybe when he gets the Rabadon's Death Cap, mas magiging delikado yan. Thrill of the Hunt has been popped here by Ash. Kaya dito, tuturn na lang sila sa mid-dragon. Alam naman nila na low itong si Mirmo. They can burst this objective down, but they have to be very cautious kasi dito naman yung Gragas. Nice smite, and now they actually turn. Jan is in trouble, pero dito naman yung Pash ginamit dito ni Mirmo at full health na agad siya. Good tankiness itong Renekton. Hindi pa siya namamatay, pero the burn is enough. Now, second life because of this Monsoon and Checkping. They traded out for the Dragon. Nakapag-split push pa rin ni Fiora, and they get the Renekton.
Mukhang ito naman, nandito naman si kuya mo, Rengar, trying to go 1v1, pero mukhang medyo magala. Medyo makulit si ating Fiora, but still, constant ang pressure dito ng ating Checkping. Guess, nakuha nga yung Dragon, pero mukhang pag teamfight sila na ang nanalo dito. You had the bubble being sent out, pero Kaisa, medyo masakit na. Napakagandang Tibbers coming in from this Annie. Killer is papasok dito. Killing spree going over para sa kanilang ADC. Medyo mababa na ang buhay ni Gragas, pero mukhang safe pa rin naman siya. Will be able to get away. Teleport in. They have their eyes set sa Baron na to. You only have Fiora sa may side, pero mukhang recall na lang din muna. Bawas turret na lang sa ating Dragon lane side. Pero kung gusto naman niya, pwede naman siguro mag-steal, but I don't think that's possible. With that, Baron lang naman ang makukuha ng BLT.
Yeah, and this 3,000 gold advantage. Ang ganda ng engage na ginawa doon ni Mai. Especially, okay, meron siyang Rabadon's Death Cap. That is huge already. We saw the HP of Mirmo and Awitsay Lods go from 100 to 0, especially with the help of Fleur na tumulong na rin in terms of damage and the rest of the members of BLT Esports. Almost zero time to react na dito. Yung check ping eh. And ganyan talaga naman din draft dito ng BLT Esports. It was kind of unexpected ng check ping kasi nakikita naman natin ng mga kaninang gusto gamitin ng BLT Esports, one of which was the Irelia. Pero dito pinapakita nila na parang Annie is really a good choice. And now, they're extending those efforts onto the Gragas na hindi na talaga nakataas kasi AP yung build niya eh. Hindi siya tank.
Tama. Tsaka pag naroon ka talaga ni Renekton, ilista mo na. Meron ka pang Annie sa likod, which is why this Annie is now on a rampage. Bilang kumakatok na nga dito sa base ng check ping ang ating BLT Sports. Tidal Wave has been used as well. Tibbers pumasok sa base, pero mukhang BLT, mambout na lang muna. They almost forgot na may Fiora nga pala na puro split push ang trabaho. With that, he was able to jump out of there, flash out, pero mukhang napaka-mobile ni ating Fiora. However, Renekton still pretty much committed sa kanilang chase. Keithan will hurt a lot, pero ako po mukhang mag-aamuyahan na lang dito is repose will not be enough and the kill does go over to Kaisa.
Yeah, chase down on this Fiora. Mahirap na eh, kasi nakikita naman natin ang effort sa pag-split push talaga. Kaso, yung hassle dito para sa side ng check ping, BLT Esports are already quite scaled up. Hindi naman sasabihin Fed kasi pag tinignan natin ng gold, 4,000 gold advantage lang naman meron sa kanila. Kaso, on this draft, malaking factor na yon. Kaisa is a monster as of the moment. 2,000. Pag tinignan natin yung difference dito ni Mirmo and di Carry. Kaya nakakatakot ako kapag sumugod na. And
Isang
Mirmo is
talon
always
lang
getting
niya yun. Ano yun? Pagkaalis ito ni Mirmo, biglang nag-greet naman siya ng crocodile. Kung baga akala niya, safe sa pusa. Yun pala, may crocodile sa likod niya, tol.
Animal Planet pala dito yung sa side ng BLT Esports. At nakakatakot naman talaga kapag sumugod sila. And now, sumusugod na ulit. Monsoon, ginagamit na pero killer instinct sa laro ko.
Beautiful. That is gonna be the, of course, reposition ni ate mo. Kaisa Botanis not gonna be enough kasi unsubble na nga bigla dito. Si Annie was able to get a kill onto the ADC and shot down on Kaisa. Pero nabuhay dito si Fiora. However, still just raised the white flag nung naging katapat niya dito si Annie. And with that, it was a 4-2 in favor of BLT Esports. Renekton at the base ng check ping. They are holding their ground. Pero feeling ko, wave clear na lang muna. Not overstay your welcome unless gusto nyong umasim. Pero with that, nakadominate nga si Renekton but they decided to back away.
Yeah, antayin na lang nila itong Cloud Dragon. At least BLT Esports, they don't want to commit on something very dangerous. Check ping, they bought enough time. Ang ganda na nakagawa pa ng outplay dito si Fiora. Actually with the Grand Challenge healing. And nahirapan sila. Even got the trade onto two members of BLT Esports. Now, for sure naman makukuha na ito ng BLT Esports unless magkaroon sila ng onting hesitation. Kaya ngayon meron ng priority ang check ping. Teleportation being used here by this Renekton. Will they contest? Will they engage? The answer is yes, but still may manalo yung killer instinct ginamit na rin dito ng Kaisa. And now, check ping are trying to fall back. Good use of the package. So, napakatagal ng slow dito ng package niya.
Ganda din ng hurricane dito. Kami nga from Jana, the Howling Gale. Pero mukhang BLT, walang tigil-tigil dito. Ako si Rengo and I really want to hunt the road still connect. Pero there is no follow-up. Again, wala na pong tidal wave dito. Nagamit na ni Kaisa yung protobot kanina. So that's 11-12 more seconds before makakapag-engage uli si Kaisa. But still BLT, split sila dito. Mayroon isa sa mid lane. Tapos yung apat nasa baba. Bubble will not connect. Boy Seeker will not connect as well. But still the turret will fall down. No, okay. Isang auto-attack na lang rather para sa side ng BLT Esports. Bago umalis, kuha muna tayo ng resources para lalong mag-starve out yung check ping.
Yeah, 10 HP onto the tower. Buti na lang mabilis talaga wave clear dito ng check ping. So kudos to the damage output of this team. Especially, okay, meron Corki na nakapag-scale up na. 3 crit items already. Isa na lang, 100% crit chance. Actually, technically, 100 na yan. Kaso, so Solari Charge Plate only has additional 25% crit chance on your first attack. And then, babak na siya sa 25%, di ba? Kaya dito, pwede pa siya kumuha ng isa pang item. Maybe the Bloodthirster para may onting sustain siya. Kasi ang hirap kapag hinahabol siya dito ng mga members ng BLT Esports. They really have significant damage, and the shield from the Bloodthirster will definitely help him, especially when he's being chased down by this Rengar and this
Ayun, no?
Renekton. Pero ngayon nag-flash in sila.
Flash in, stun, napakagandang tidal wave to follow up. Red team still gets their
Kaisa?
hands sa bago na to, pero nag-grand challenge. Pero Kaisa, napakasakit naman talaga. I Kate will connect onto one, pero mukhang meron ng Tiber sa gitna. Gragas gets annihilated, pero mukhang si Fiora naglaho na din dito na parang bulak. Kahit yung bubble na kay Nami talaga. Now BLT, they are storming into the base of Checkping. You have a fresh wave of Baron buff minions. Focus on Nexus, and with that, BLT secures game number 1.
Yeah, napakaganda performance pinakita dito ng BLT Esports, especially when they finally got the lead. Checkping, they had